This is the SDCC The Last Night Voyager Optimus Prime. This was a 2017 SDCC exclusive figure of the normal The Last Night Voyager Optimus Prime. Unfortunately, there are some broken parts like on the top of the truck cab and some paint chipping. The person who sold the figure to me didn't include the box, instructions, or even the weapons, but included these kind of poorly painted 3D printed weapons, which I think is from Alien Workshop over on Tokopedia, which is an Indonesian online marketplace if you don't know. Starting from the robot mode, the painting and the sculpting is just absolutely amazing. Unlike the normal release, the SDCC paint application is more accurate and just 10 times better than the main release. I really like the flames on the chest. And I really like the gold they put on the chest and legs. You can also store the sword on his back, which is cool. The one thing I don't really like about this version and the main version is the head paint application. Your face. The sculpting is good and accurate, but like they really gave up on painting the eyes. To be fair, the eyes are small, so it's understandable, but come on, Takara painted the eyes well on their Nemesis Prime. Even their dumb clear version has more silver painting and better painted eyes than this one. While this isn't my favorite design for Optimus, I do prefer handling this guy over the Studio Series Optimus Prime, so the design has grown on me. Articulation on this guy is also pretty good. Unfortunately, the truck kibble on the legs limit the knees. They could have made it to fold in more, but it doesn't bother me that much. And also, no leg pivot, but the kibble on the back of his legs helps him stand, so it's fine, I guess. Speaking of kibble, yeah, this is just atrocious. All of the truck is just basically there. This guy is practically a shell former. But to be fair, how in God's name are the toy engineers supposed to turn this into this? The only companies that has done it is Toy World and Unique Toys, but you'd have to sell your kidneys for them though, so I guess this is fine. Age of Extinction Galvatron had the same problem though, but Studio Series actually made it work, so I'm honestly curious how the Studio Series is going to handle this design. But for now, I'm happy with this figure, and I don't think I'm going to replace this with the Studio Series one because this is already a fun toy, so yeah. Size comparison time. Here's Takara Deluxe Age of Extinction Stinger, Studio Series 32 Optimus Prime, this is a KO. Studio Series Nemesis Prime, this is also a KO. Earthrise Optimus Prime, and finally, the Last Night Megatron. Ignore the missing skirt piece. Man, these two just look really good next to each other. I really hope Megatron gets an update because this guy kinda sucks. For transformation, I'm not going to do a step by step, but the transformation is really fun, unlike the Studio Series one. I would just transform this guy back and forth while doing work. I know some people hate the kinda shell forming, but honestly, shut up. Overall, the transformation is a 9 out of 10 for me. And here is the truck mode. Ignoring said broken part, this is a really good looking truck mode. From the painting and the sculpting on the truck is really good. I really like the flames on the truck. Not sure if you can see this from the camera, but the painted metallic like blue and the glossy blue plastic they use is just top tier. Unfortunately, the smokestacks and the truck bed isn't painted silver like the rest of the truck, but it's fine. It's okay, I guess. There's a Western Star truck logo molded here also, which is cool. On the front of the truck, there's also a molded Autobot insignia and a silver Autobot insignia printed on the side of the cab. They even molded the Autobot insignias on the wheels, which is just mind-boggling. You can even store the weapons on the truck, which the newer Optimus Primes don't do well. Size comparisons. Stinger, Optimus, Megatron. Overall, this figure is just amazing. If you like the design or Age of Extinction, if you like The Last Night, you're lying. Then I suggest y'all get this figure. The SDCC version is going to be harder to find and more expensive, but if you can find this or any other version of the mold for retail, I recommend you get it. Overall, this figure is a 7 Michael Bay out of 11 Michael Bay.